Hi, welcome back to my channel. It's Antoinette here, and we are into February, starting the new group workshop with the wonderful Debbie from Debbie's sWitchyVlog, and she is hosting this through her other channel in combination with her co-host, which is Miss Kulala, and that is Crohn's. I will link it down below. Oh, sorry, Debbie. Sorry, Carla. So we are handing over, thank goodness, I finished mine. Debbie has created the most wonderful self-love set of works book that we can go through on a weekly basis, and each week she's releasing a new PDF which is jam-packed with things to do. You don't have to do everything, but jumping right in, I've prepped everything. So this is it. It's been created again by Rochelle from Amethyst Ascension for the digital download tool. But all the PDFs and things are Debbie's uploaded, and you can get those from her Ko-fi shop as well. And this is available from Debbie's Ko-fi shop and Amethyst Ascension's Ko-fi shop. And all the links are here for where you need to go to get to. And of course, this is in conjunction with the Facebook group Divination and Spirituality. So there's chats and places to go to get extra things. So there's extra items going into the Facebook group that aren't available on either the digital journals or for download on the Ko-fi shops. So we have the month of self-love, and it's quite simple. The book takes you back to everything, and it's just week 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's, as you see, 3 pages to each thing. So week 1, we're looking at self-reflection, and I have duplicated the first page in my journal, and there's a tarot card spread to do in the downloadable PDF. So I have screenshot my PDF and I put it in here, so I've got the information I want to do, and I can put my spread and I can put my reflections here. And then this, as you see, is, I'm not going to page all the way up because this is the bit that you don't get. So page 1, 2, 3, 4 are from the PDF that's available on the Ko-fi shop, Debbie's Ko-fi shop. And then this one, which I'm not going to show you all of it, is we've got a game of bingo to play in the Facebook group, and that is that one there. And then we have, of course, I've got a few more page 1s just in case, because I didn't know how many I might want for this. And then we go into page 2, self-reflection, page 3, self-reflection. So you only get 1 page for each, and it's up to you to duplicate them. And as I'm using a Samsung digital tablet, that is quite easy by coming up here into the edit function button. If I select page 2, duplicate, insert page below, and I've got a page below, then I can just say done, close that. I now have page 1 and 2 of section 2. The reason why I want to put it below is because the pages that go in front will be to the main link. So if I go to the screen here and I go to self-reflection page 2, it takes me to the first one. If I put pages in front of it, it will take me to the back page. Just seems to be how my journal works. That's how I do mine. Then we have 3, and as you see, you go through the others, putting it all into practice. Now there is, yes, so we have links and resources in here as well. So all of these are linkable, and they'll take me somewhere to read or find out information. This is all information that Debbie has supplied, so that's wonderful. What 2 pages is that? So I just come back this way, back to my front page, self-reflection. So part of this one, we are making a self-love jar, and I have got some bits and bobs out in front of me, and I have printed this out here on a piece of paper. Hopefully I've been in shot for most of that, and I'm going to cut this one up, and put that there so I know where my markings are. So what I'm going to do is I've printed out, I've cut around. These are pre-done affirmations that Debbie has done for us that we can put into a jar, so we can select one a day for ourselves and use as our daily affirmation. Or of course you can pull an oracle card or a tarot card if you wish as well. But I thought this is actually quite nice, and it's quite a nice thing to do. I am really low of energy right now, so I wanted to, I was going to go and get some pink paper, or even hand make some paper. And I wanted to get some pink ink, and I wanted to handwrite all of these out because I felt like that would be a really nice ritual to do, but I don't have these spoons to do that. So this is how it's going for me today. So it's going to be quite simple, and actually that in itself is a form of self-love. So recognizing that I don't have what it takes to, you know, live up to my own high expectation. And I think I'm sharing that with you all to give you all permission to do the same if you need to. that's where self-love starts, right? So I'm going to carry on and do all of this. You don't need to watch me do that. Okay, they're all chopped up, they're here. I have kind of like tried to spread out my area, so you know what I'm doing. Now, I'm going to do a little ritual about putting it into the jar. So this is obviously a reused jar. Any snacks are available. And I'm going to use some rose water because I just feel like this is a self-love thing. And I was going to bring my big rose quartz in, but I couldn't quite reach it because I've got a lot of stuff in my way. So what I do is I dab this onto, it smells amazing. And yes, it's from Star Child in Glastonbury. So I just put it onto my hands, let it soak in, close my eyes and just, you know, feel the senses of the smell. The fact I want it to bring in self-love, and just put my intentions, you know, into the focus of my hands and the water that I've added. Once I've done my hands, sometimes I will re-add to my hands. And the reason for this is now I have items around me and I want to just touch them. I want to cover them in my rose water as a part of my cleansing. In the jar that I'm going to use, I'm just going to touch. I'm just touching and I'm just clearing my mind. That's all I'm doing. I'm not focusing right at this point in time. And I have some incense that I wish to use. So these are rose scented. So let's see if I'm going to use my little man. Let me see if I can get my incense in there. I never thought I could send it back, but he doesn't always quite fit the incense that I burn, so there we go. It's just going to burn away there. And this smells amazing. And I've got, from my rose incense sticks, the dust that's in there as well. It just smells beautiful. So it just scents everything with this gorgeous, delicate rose. So I'm going to take one out and it's going to go into my jar. Now what I want to do is with my incense, because of what it's for, I want to just cleanse everything in the scent of rose, Mother Earth, love. And in this case, to bring me self-love as well. So the crystals I have an aura coated quartz, because I think that just feels very girly, delicate, feminine. I have a Herkimer double pointed, it's called Herkimer diamond, isn't it? So double pointed is a form of crystal, as many of you all know. And I bought that one to boost the power of my jar for self-love. This one, it's very hard to tell, it's quite dark navy blue, but it is lapis lazuli. It's got the gold flecks inside it, so again for feminine power and strength of self, my own voice. This one is meant to be rose quartz, but I'm not 100% convinced it's not just clear quartz, or meant to be it's a quartz of some description, but it feels like it's, I can't see the pink, so I feel like it's meant to be a clear quartz. So and of course that was my tourmaline to remove the negative thoughts as I put my fingers in and out of the jar. So these are going into my jar, and I also have here a few other bits to decorate. So let's talk about these quickly. I have brought butterfly images for transformation, so that's going in my jar. I have brought music to symbolize joy and love and raising vibration. That's also going into my jar. And I have brought script. So to me, this indicates love letters. So love letters to self, love letters to loved ones, from loved ones, but words of basically love and adoration. So that's what they are to symbolize for me. And then I'm going to put the rose in just to give me that extra boost of scent as well while I'm using it. So these are going to go in. I'm going to put something on this. So I found this sticker, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. I think that was quite cute. I figured that would cover that nicely. So again, I'm not doing anything fancy here. I'm just going to wipe out my trouser to make sure it's dry. otherwise my sticker's not going to stick. And as I said, as a form of self-love to me, I'm keeping it as simple as possible. And again, you don't even have to do this. You don't have to go this far. You don't even have to decorate. But I think that the more beautiful you can make this for yourself, it's you telling yourself you're worthy. So there we go. Now it no longer feels like a snack jar. And then these came out while I was looking for stickers. So these actually found me. Water on the table, I can feel it. So these came and found me. So I have a rose and I have sunflowers. I believe it's sunflowers anyway. And I love sunflowers, or flowers that look like sunflowers. So, and I do love roses, white roses predominantly, but I'll take a red one for self-love. And we have a description here. So I haven't brought my pen in. So what I need to do is I will come back and I'll write on that. So this is my self-love jar for February. And I've also brought some washi tape. These ones have been on my shelf for a little while now, so you know when things stop peeling correctly. It's like they do that. Maybe I need to give my washi tapes a bit of love as well. Okay. If we're lucky, that should stop being a naughty person. Or not. There we go. I don't think it matters really, but what I was doing was I was looking for how I want it to go around my jar. I don't think I've got it right or wrong way, just where it fits way. So all I'm doing is taking my washi tape around, get to join roughly. Do that so it joins roughly in the middle. I'll show you a better view of this. Put the lid on so everything doesn't fall out. So that's my joints, that's where I'm going to stick. So just a Pritt stick for a basic craft, this one. I'm going to put it about there, so long as it fits nicely. Okay, so that's my jar to me. And of course I can put an intention on there as well as just self-love. I can write, you know, something beautiful if I want to. And then these two, I want it that way. Yeah. So there's my sunflowers. And a rose for a rose that isn't between thorns. There we go. So that's quite a simple craft. That is my self-love jar for February, for which I will select my intentions. And of course these, just quite simple. Fold them up and throw them in. So let me put you on pause while I do all that. Okay, we're back. So everything's in my jar. As you can see, they're all folded up. They're all in there. My crystals are in there. There's my lid. I haven't written on here, so I've not done anything else that you weren't expecting me to do whilst I put you on pause. So here we are. That is my self-love jar. So I'm just going to pop that in through my incense again, just to bring self-love, the energy of the earth, the energy of Mother Earth, and nurturing. Cleansing away any negative issues that I may have each time I enter the jar and take something out. May it remain blessed and positive. Okay, so my self-love jar to me. There we go. Now I'm going to do the tarot spread quickly. So we have the flowers, language of flowers here, which is the Little Affirmations rock pool deck that I've recently purchased back end of last year. And I'm going to use the Outgrow Yourself Tarot Oracle because it felt like this is a good one for that. And I know they go actually really well together. So let's just bring up the spread and we can get going. Right. So this is a self-reflection spread for, you know, where am I right now, basically. Where are you guys right now? You go and grab a deck. Grab a deck and do this with me. Let's not, you know, this is it. This is your time to start. You're watching this. You're here with me. Get your deck. Put me on pause. Go get a deck and let's go. Let's start your self-love journey today. Okay. So self-reflection spread. Where am I right now in my self-love journey, please? Where am I now in my self-love journey? Feels like that one wanted to come out. Explore your true self. Queen of Swords. Oh my gosh. How? Yeah, okay. What are my strengths that I should recognise and celebrate? So what are my strengths that I should recognise and celebrate on my Queen of Swords journey here? Stuck in my hand, so I know it's that one. Justice. Reap what you sow. That's so bizarre. That's my, yeah, that's one of my birthday cards. Justice, as in card 11, and the High Priestess. How bizarre. And that's my strength. Okay. What challenges am I facing? What challenges am I facing in loving myself? Yeah. What challenges am I facing in loving myself? Worthiness. I think it's usually most of our challenges, isn't it? Time. What challenges am I facing in loving myself? The Prince of Discs. So that's the Knight of Discs. I'll put the Knight there. Be patient. Things are left in motion. Is that right, the Knight of Discs? I think I've set this deck up for it to be the Knight of Discs rather than the King of Discs, if I'm thinking correctly for this. It does have a very kingly feel to it, doesn't it? But yeah, so what challenges am I facing in loving myself? Kind of the hands are bound. Pomegranate. I mean, for me, the ability to give myself you know, allow myself to be kinder to myself. Where should I focus my self-love efforts this week? So where should I focus my self-love efforts this week, please? 2 cards. So we have the Princess of Wands, which is Page of Wands, be brave. Or 3 cards, I didn't spot them. We have the Grow Through Life, the Fool. So taking that step into new journeys. And Blossom, Death, Rebirth. Again, that is so apt for this reading, this set of cards. I mean, at the bottom is 6 of Cups, pleasure, but as I've shuffled for each one. And then let's take a Language of Flowers card, just an affirmation, please, to close out this reading for me for the self-love spread. I, like so many others, have started to really fall in love with these little cards from Rockpool. The Nasturtium, grounding, beginning is where you need to be. And doesn't that go with the Fool? Okay, that's my spread. What am I thinking? Let's have a go of first thoughts. So where am I right now in my self-love journey? We have the Queen of Swords, exposing your true self. So yes, I am, I guess, exposing my true self. I started out today by admitting to where my weaknesses are this week, and what I need to do and how I can be kinder to myself rather than holding myself up to such a stupid standard. Let go of the Virgo moon and be the air sign that I am. But I've always said I'm like Queen of Swords anyway. I've always called myself Queen of Swords because people either, I'm like, Marmite, you love me or hate me when I speak to you straight. I don't ever mean anything in a nasty way. It's usually quite factual or just like off the cuff what I'm thinking. Not a, I'm telling you, it's usually what I'm thinking. This is thoughts in my head, this is what I'm thinking, it's my process. Like an Olympic. What are the strengths that I should recognise and celebrate? So the fact that my ability to be justice, not necessarily reap what I sow, but yes, in a way, reap what I sow. So by holding myself up to that truthful moments of honesty is what I think is justifiable, by not hiding behind, by not being two-faced, by not being a particular way, by not trying to fit in society just to be in the box of popularity because that's what everyone wants to be and it's all nice and fluffy. No, I do push back, I do stretch things a little bit, I do live and I am embracing the outside of the norms and being individual and unique. That's how I got here into this part of my journey, so that's what I am. But equally, I don't like people treating other people nastily either. I'm a justice system for everyone. I like to know that people are being truthful, honest, and if they're not, I will call them out. Not because it's my place to call them out, just it will be don't believe you, sorry, and then whatever the reason is for why. And then I think you know what I mean. You have to excuse me, my spoons are so low, like I said. What challenges am I facing in loving myself? So with this one, I think it is just allowing myself to be that, allowing that inner vibrancy to come out, allowing my inner passions to be on show. To like last year, was it last year or the year before? Maybe the year before. It's been such a quick year. That's age. I started I started looking into, being more feminine, wearing red lipstick, taking away that narrative of, you can't wear it unless you're a harlot or whatever, or, only certain types of people wear this and blah, blah, blah. Because actually looking at how the French women, the chic women, live their lives and big up each other and naturally age, I absolutely adore them. That's part of, I guess, what I think I would like to aspire to, aging gracefully, naturally, and not being afraid to dress and put makeup on that people around me aren't wearing. And I don't mean like shock makeup. I mean just, I'm going to wear red lips at my age, or when I'm wearing a tracksuit, I'm going to put the red lips on if it goes with my outfit, right? So that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to wear it to work because I don't think it's right for work, but I am going to wear it. And then where should I focus my self-love efforts this week? So we have the Princess of Wands. So again, it's interesting, the wands have come out. Oh no, wands, not discs. Health. It's still passion, isn't it? Health, passion, mind, body, soul, but health, isn't it? That one's health. It's the bull throwing me out every time. I'm looking, ooh, look at the bull. Princess of Wands. So that is passion. Absolutely. So where should I focus my self-love efforts this week? Be brave. Allow my passion to flow. Take this journey and growing into what I want to be, who I want to become. Allow myself to blossom and not be ashamed of where I'm going. And of course, grounding, beginning where I need to be. I'm not going to stick my feet outside in the cold weather, but I will pop my feet on the ground and feel the texture of the ground through my shoes and embrace that as part of my grounding. And equally, I will also do a bath probably, and have some lovely rose bubble bath things. And then before we go, let's just I'm not going to be awful about shaking it. I'm just going to stir them around a little bit, and let's see what we've got. I'll take this one. I choose to think positively. There's my first affirmation of February. Okay, all the links will be down below on how to find Debbie and how to follow along with this. And of course, Debbie and Carla's Crohn's channel, where I think her video is being posted for what she's doing. And until the next one, take care. Bye bye.